Well, it's time to say goodbye to another good one. Hello and welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy, and today we're going to be doing another Final Pour episode. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome, come on in. All my returning viewers, you know how we do. It's a sad day indeed, but let's do it. So today's Final Pour episode is going to be the Boss Armagnac, Delord Napoleon. This brand initiated it in 1893. 10 years, a minimum of 10 years, 40% alcohol by volume. And I'm going to tell you, this is my personal opinion, but I'm going to save a lot of people a lot of time and maybe even get you hooked on Armagnac. No less than 10 years. Do you want to hear? You hear me? No less than 10 years. We tried that 3-year-old Casterde. The 3-year is a VS, very special, and it was extremely acidic, aging 10 years in oak barrels with woody nose with hints of rancio. I don't know. I think maybe whoever did this, whoever translated it from French, probably didn't do a great enough job. Does that come across? Oh, it is blue because of the wax is still on the top. Never mind. Let's continue on. You know what? I know that's a little more than it usually, but you know what? I'm not complaining because this is damn good stuff. So what is an Armagnac? An Armagnac is a double distilled. Cognac is triple distilled. Here's the thing about Armagnac. Cognac is like bourbon. It has very specific rules in order to follow and for it to be considered a cognac. Legally, to be sold as cognac, it has to have the rules, just like bourbon does. Armagnac has lesser rules. Still a set of rules, but still not quite as tight and as, intense or extensive as cognac. Armagnac, double distilled, sometimes only single distilled, rested in wooden casks, sometimes ex-bourbon, but how does this compare to the Marquis de Savoie XO that I had? And I have. I'm actually kind of sad because I didn't see 4 or 5 bottles on the clearance section the last time I was there. I was like, because I did. I'm like, I'm going to Specs. I'm going to snag one of those. I already have one in the stash, but I wanted to buy another one just so I could drink that. I want to have that again. Good news is they do have the 375s. I might snag one of those the next time I'm there. But on the nose, now we're here at the final pour. There is a bit of acidic. I'm gonna say it. Gasoline, because there's a slight, that's what my brain is registering, because of the ethanol and the organic decay matter. It kind of comes off as gasoline, like a really light gasoline. That's what my brain is registering. I don't know why, but that's what it is. I do detect dark ripe red fruits, like the dark red grapes, and some deep richness, a slight touch of molasses, like a light brown sugar, and a little bit of orchard fruit. But don't let that gasoline thing throw you off. It's just it's being detected. Let's go ahead and get on the palate. I do believe I remember this bottle being about $45. And I do believe the next one up, what was it called? So much information. Recall system is a little bit slow. But the Napoleon is a minimum of 10 year, as you saw. upwards towards 15. But when you get to 15, it goes into another category with another name. This one is tons better than that Casterde. Very special 3-year minimum. You know they're not giving you much more than 3 years. It came across very much so acetone, like nail polish remover and paint thinner. That one was very, very difficult to push down the line. We're going to get one more and we'll move on. As I said earlier in the video, just go straight for a 10-year. Or, you know what? Do as I do. Do as I say. And experience the 3-year. That way you can appreciate a 10-year. Because I remember when I had about a little more than a year ago, I had my first Kilchoman, my first Kilchoman, and that was absolutely atrocious. That blasted me like a shotgun, and I corked it, put it on the shelf, and wanted to forget about it. And it was mostly the French oak that really got me. But yeah, I then later got a greater appreciation, and just recently got another Kilchoman. And I love it. It's a cognac finish, Kilchoman. There you go. So cognac is like a bourbon, and the Armagnac is more like an American whiskey. There it is. I think that absolutely captures what I wanted to say. Armagnac is like American whiskey, and cognac is like bourbon, except I prefer American whiskey over bourbon, like I prefer Armagnac over cognac. I don't like the extremely strict rules. I like a lot of playroom. I like a lot of playroom to do some really great things. American whiskey does really great things without the rules applied. Don't get me wrong, there occasionally is a very nice bourbon that does make me smile, but there it is. If you liked the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel as of yet, go ahead and do so. While you're there, all this great content will come to you without the bothersome algorithm acting wonky as it is, suggesting my own videos back to me. Let's go ahead and... I need to work this down a little more. That's a big-ass finish. I've gotten a few comments about Armagnac. People are very intrigued, and most of them don't even know it. I didn't even know it existed. And I owe my love of Armagnac to Mad Mick. Mad Mick was the first one. He jumped out there and tried an Armagnac and got me interested, and I tried it, and now I'm hooked. And now I might even go back and try some, at least try some 10-year-old cognac and see how it might compare. Maybe the higher age cognac might just be worth it. I tried the lower aged cognac, Hennessy, Courvoisier, and a few others, and it was just acidic, like the Casterde. It was acidic and it was unpleasant. But now I know I'm getting more efficient with my connoisseurism. I'm becoming a better connoisseur of Armagnac, French wines, and so on and so forth. So I think we're ready for this finish. Let's do it. I'm thinking, can I dig that out? I might try and dig that out and see if I can save it. So on the finish, it's like Diet Cherry Cola, very carbonated Diet Cherry Cola. How it like evaporates on your tongue and gives you that sort of crisp and like sparkly sensation. I'm getting lots of wood, oak, with some spice and a slight twist of vanilla on the back end. This drinks, I want to say this is like a 50-50 between a good wine and a decent bourbon. I mean, it is done in bourbon cask, right? Oak barrels. It doesn't say what more than that, but excellent and highly recommended. I recommend it. If you're interested in breaking away from a single column of libations, let's say you're a whiskey drinker, let's say you're a wine drinker, and heck, if you're into cognac, why not take a little sidestep to Armagnac? Might just change your mind, might open you up to new things. There is a little bit of dryness on the back end of this finish, but that's fine. I mean, wine does that. Sulfites and all that whatnot. Again, remember, do yourself a favor, skip everything up to 10 year unless you want to build that appreciation. If you want to build the appreciation, you go low, you go slow until you get to a point where you just can't take it anymore. Then you go for a 10 year. Try the Boss Armagnac Delord Napoleon. Definitely worth the price. I think most good Armagnacs are going to start out between $40 and $50. There are some out there that are 60 plus, like that Casterde VSOP, not worth it. $65 on the shelf as far as I'm concerned, but there it is. In the comment section, would like to know where you're at. What are you currently drinking? What's your favorite kind of Armagnac? Would you like to recommend me an Armagnac? I'm all ears. And as always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. Have a dang good one.